And you know what I love, LeeAnn? I don't know if people are familiar with this, but here are some trace minerals that we really don't get in our everyday nutrition, like magnesium, zinc, potassium.
Right.
These are basic things that have been lost in our nutrition here in the U.S., and to have access to this literally in our water, I think is fantastic.
And we need all of those things naturally, and that's the reason we say it's natural occurring, because it is natural. It's what should be in your water. It's what your body should be drinking. And with the contaminants, because the glacier is so old, there are no issues of all of the contaminants were in the air and everything else, because people have asked me that. But what you have to realize and remember, that glacier melts from the bottom. It's the very oldest. And we've also had people ask us, well, the glaciers are melting. And yeah, in places they are, and we really need to be concerned about that. Norway is a very environmentally friendly country, and so, they use a lot of solar panels and a lot of stuff like that. The glaciers are not receding at this point in those areas, and we want to help with that, and that's another thing. Again, because it's eco-friendly, it's something that we feel is definitely helping the environment much more than plastic, just because you don't have that issue of everything going back into the air, causing more of the greenhouse effect, on and on and on. We could go through that for a very, very long time. But this is a product that actually helps save the environment. I mean, again, our carbon footprint is 71% less than that of a plastic bottle that's made next door. And that addresses the issue of the shipping. Well, you have to ship it all the way over here.
Yes.
But still, because you're going to, people are going to ask that, well, why do you ship it all the way over there? Well, we wanted to put the best water we could find in the very best packaging. And so we did both. I mean, think about the Prius. It comes from, it's made from Toyota, it comes from Japan, and all that. But it's still a better option. People are still going to drink water. They're still going to want the portability and convenience of something that they can carry around with them.
You're right.
And that's another issue with the tap. I mean, it's not as convenient as what people want. Even if they carry around their little stainless steel bottle, it's going to run out, and they may be in the middle of somewhere where they need some more water, and they just grab either a bottle or IceBox or whatever.
Right.
So they still want the convenience and portability. People are still going to continue drinking water out of a portable package. So why not let's give them a better option?
Right. And I have to tell you, we were drinking it up. It's very nostalgic. Like, I feel like I'm drinking out of my milk carton or something like that. It had a very nostalgic feel to it.
It does.
And, we're just really excited about it. And I feel like your slogan says it's good for you and good for the planet. I really feel like that sums it up, and it's portable, it's good for you, the carbon footprint, it's 100% biodegradable. I mean, there's not much more we can ask for in a product that's hydrating us.
Yeah, I do have a question, LeeAnn. I saw on your on your box it says product date, and then it gives us a date. What does that mean? If I'm shopping and I see that, what does that date mean to me?
This is PROD, which is the production date when it was made, and it does have a 2-year shelf life. But the new ones that they'll see on the shelf we put an expiration date on them, just because, Americans are so much used to that instead of the production date.
Okay. Now, LeeAnn, I've always heard, don't leave my bottles of water in the car when it's hot because things will leach out. Can I leave the IceBox in my car, and when it gets warm, do I have to worry about it affecting the quality of the water?
Yes, you can. It won't be an issue.
Okay.
At all. You won't be able to taste the difference, and I've tested it myself. And plus, it won't keep it cold, but it'll keep it cooler than keeping something in the sun that the sunlight can go right through. I mean, this is something, because it is paper, it helps insulate just a little bit. And, you can put it in ice. We've had people ask us that. It does have an aqueous coating on it. And, and we tested it again at the show that we met you two at, and somebody had it, and I didn't realize it, but they had one of the little juniors in a little ice bucket for 3 days, and no issues. It didn't get soggy. The aqueous coating, because people ask, what is the aqueous coating? It's actually a biopolymer film that's on it that's made from vegetables also, or from plants. It's actually a plant-based, and so it's biodegradable. So there's no issues with it being plastic or wax. A lot of people say, is there wax on it? Because wax is not recyclable. No, it's a biopolymer coating, and it's biodegradable also.
You know, the more you talk, the more Tiffany and I are looking at each other and saying, we are in love with this product.
Right, we are. We really, because it just,
well, I'm so glad. We love
everything.
it too, you know.
It does.
It covers everything, yeah.
Well, we feel like we're making a statement, and this is, everybody can do this. There's no reason. It's a great package. It's much better for our environment. It's much better for our health, not only the health of ourselves, but also the health of our planet. And so all of those things are things that we need to think about. It may not be 100% perfect, but in my opinion, it's pretty close.
How does it rate, how's the price point versus other bottled waters or other brands that are out there?
Its price point is comparable to about 85% of the other bottled waters that are on the shelf.
Okay.
Great.
That's great. Well, LeeAnn,
and to, you know, I'm not going to sit here and mention names because that's never good, but, you know.
Well, I guess the last question would be, where is it and how do our members and our listeners find this product? Other than finding it on foodfacts.com and you know, what stores can they find it in and what's your website?
But, you know, we're in thousands of stores throughout the country. So if they're in an area and they're not quite sure where to find the IceBox, they can go to our website, which is www.iceboxwater.com. And there's a list of some of the stores that are showing there. And if there's not one that's near you, then they can always email us and say, this is where I am. Can you tell me where the closest store to buy your product? They can also get it on Amazon.com. And there's a lot of other avenues where they can reach it. So if they're unsure, they can always email us. There's a link on our website where it's an info link, and then someone will get back to them. Then let us know if there's not anyone, you know, one close, and maybe ask your local store, why don't you have this product?
Right.
In my opinion, you know, it should be available to everyone. But there's quite a few stores that do have it, and more are being added all the time. So.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, LeeAnn. Yes. Stephanie and I wish you the best of luck with this product. We'll look for updates in the future of what you're doing, where you're going with the product, and we're really excited for you. And again, thank you for your time, and thank you for putting so much thought into a product that's so needed for the planet and for us. So thank you.
Well, thank you, and we have to thank you for your support. And we always feel like everybody can do something. Yeah. And just one person doing something gets us closer to the common goal that we all want. So, well, you guys have a great day. It was wonderful talking to you.
Thank you, LeeAnn.
To learn more about IceBox Water, go to www.iceboxwater.com. Thank you for being with us today. We look forward to bringing you more of our subject matter expert series at foodfacts.com.